Solar danger. Giant hole 20x larger than the Earth seen on the Sun, second such hole to appear in a month. Because of the giant hole on the Sun's surface, solar winds are hurtling towards the Earth at a speed of 1.8 million miles per hour, which can potentially take down our satellites and other vital pieces of tech. A huge hole, about 20 times the size of Earth, has torn through the Sun, the second in less than a month. The gaping, coronal crater, is hurling 1.8 million mile-per-hour solar gusts towards Earth, which will hit us on Friday. Scientists are keeping a careful eye on the situation to see if the winds will affect the Earth's magnetic field, spacecraft such as satellites and in-flight rockets, and other vital pieces of tech. The curious case of the solar hole. What we refer to hole here, isn't a hole per se. It is just a dead spot, or a spot that has gone comparatively colder as opposed to other areas on the Sun's surface. That is why dead spots or cold spots usually appear darker in color than other parts of the Moon. The first hole, discovered on March 23, is 30 times the size of Earth, and it emitted stellar winds that caused spectacular auroras as far south as Arizona. NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory, which examines the Sun, caught both holes. According to NASA, coronal holes are magnetically open areas that are one source of high-speed solar wind. The second hole sits on the Sun's equator, NASA revealed. They look black when observed through many wavelengths of intense ultraviolet light, such as the one shown here. The solar wind can occasionally cause aurora at greater altitudes on Earth, read NASA's statement. Solar holes or coronal holes are a frequent occurrence. While the image may appear frightening at first glance, it does not suggest that we are in peril. Coronal holes are a frequent characteristic of the Sun, though they show in various locations, especially near the poles, and with greater regularity at different periods of the Sun's activity cycle. They are more prevalent when the Sun is at a lower stage in its 11-year cycle. The hole's effects are usually harmless, although satellite communications and high-altitude radio transmissions can sometimes be temporarily disrupted. The second hole that appeared this month is intriguing. The form of this coronal cavity is nothing out of the ordinary. Its location, however, makes it very intriguing, said Daniel Verschuren, assistant professor of space and climate physics at University College London, to Insider. I would anticipate some fast airflow from that coronal hole to reach Earth around Friday night into Saturday morning this week. On March 24, the first coronal hole caused dazzling auroras that filled up the night sky with electric purples and greens. They were triggered by AG3 storm, which is a strong solar storm capable of disrupting electrical systems and satellite operations, including orientation problems.